They're trying to find my credit cards. Okay. What happened in Barcelona? Nothing happened in Barcelona. We had a lot of fun. I drank a lot of cava.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So before we even get started today, make sure you hit that subscribe button, you turn on that notification bell, and if you enjoyed today's video, give this video a big thumbs up. So the first thing we're going to get into is this Cheetah Girls drama. So Raven recently had an interview with Entertainment Tonight, and they asked her about a Cheetah Girls reunion, and she had some interesting ways of responding to that. So let's take a look.
But fans can't get enough. In fact, many are still clamoring for a Cheetah Girls reboot or reunion. So could it happen?
I need to talk to the girls first because we need to curate an answer. This can go so sideways on so many levels. Listen, I'm down with Adrian. Whatever Adrian's down to do, I'm down. I will work with Adrian for the rest of my life. Okay. She's awesome sauce. I love everybody in their own ways. You know what I'm saying? It's just, listen, real girl groups have their moments. Imagine the fake one. The message of the Cheetah Girl movement is the most beautiful thing I think I've ever been a part of. And the stories that can come out and have come out have shaped and molded many generations, which is awesome sauce. And yes, how I would love to be a part of that brand again. But it needs to be genuine. You know what I mean? We all have to be there. And, you know, it was my bad for not being in the fourth one. That was my bad. But, you know, who knows? Hey, after Corona, anything is possible.
Now, this immediately threw fans back into the 2016 interview that Raven did on The View, where she mentioned almost getting arrested in Barcelona. So let's take a look at that.
Yes. Mama, I want to change the subject.
Do you?
I do. I want to just tell everybody.
I loved how she called me Mama.
We've known each other for a very long time.
A very long time.
That's why I can call you Mama.
Yes, you can. I love it.
She played my mother on the Cheetah Girls 1 and 2, and acted during one of these movies. And if it wasn't for her, Barcelona. If it wasn't for her, y'all would have had to bail me out of jail in Barcelona.
Stop it.
But we're not gonna talk about it. Okay.
Social media instantly starts buzzing about Kiely Williams being the girl that Raven could have possibly gotten into the altercation with in Barcelona. So since the issue is rehashed, Kiely decides to jump on social media and defend herself.
That's wasting food. Right. And I was going for her neck. And I'm not ashamed of that, people. I'm not. You told her that people. You call my mama a bitch, I'm a cum. I'm throwing hands. They're trying to find my credit cards. Okay. What happened in Barcelona? Nothing happened in Barcelona. We had a lot of fun. I drank a lot of cava. Oh, so what made me do this was because I woke up this morning and everybody was saying that I threatened to out Raven, and I don't know where that came from. So I was like, let me get on Instagram Live, because I've never done this before, and tell everybody that I didn't. And I'm sure it's going over really well. Do you agree that as a black woman, we should be empowering to one another? It would put you in a better and inspiring position to make amends. I don't feel that I have anything to make amends for, especially as it relates to Adrian. As far as Naturi goes, if there was ever a reason to apologize, all of that has been kind of overshadowed by the literal lies and just like really ugly stuff that she said about my mom and my sister. So no, not interested in it. I'm sorry. I think it's just a tale as old as time. Honestly, here's my thing. I don't see a reason why I would need to go on The Real, because I'm not promoting anything, right? So there's no reason to do that for me, because the reason why people go on those shows is to promote things. The reason why people do Unsung is because they've got a show coming out or an album or whatever. Like Sabrina was saying earlier, she thinks the Raven has an EP coming out, so that could be why all this stuff is happening, right? It's usually in promotion of something. You know, you want a buzz, you want something to happen. So there's no real reason for me to go on there. And also, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think Adrian wants to, like, have live TV with me. Because, I mean, she's gonna have to say, yes, Kiely, I did pretend to be your best friend. And now I am not. It's like, you were either lying then or you're lying now. You either were my best friend and now you're just not claiming me, or you were pretending to be my best friend and now you're telling the truth. So that's why I don't think that's going to happen. But strange.
Alright, so it's clear that Kiely wants all the smoke. She threw shots at every single one of the girls. And she definitely took shots at Raven when she said that Adrian would never want to do TV with her because Raven said, I'm down for whatever Adrian is down for. So that was definitely a subliminal shot that I caught. But Raven wasn't feeling the shots and was kind of tempted to give Kiely the smoke she was looking for.
Hey, yo, Kiely Williams is online, yo. She's been having my name in her mouth recently.
Who's Kiely?
Kiely Williams from the Cheetah Girls.
Oh, the one with the gap that made that song.
She doesn't have a gap anymore.
Oh, okay, she got her teeth fixed. But wait, what was her name? Oh my God, I mean, she did a song. It was
The sex was spectacular.
Wait, she's talking about you?
She had my name in her mouth, but I appreciated it. It was in true Kiely form. She promoted my stuff while causing drama.
All right.
So I appreciate it.
So we don't even need to bring her up then.
Nah, she's going live. I'm about to stalk her on her live too. I troll everybody.
She's on your live right now?
No, she's on just hers, and I got everybody followed. And every time somebody pops up, I just troll. Is that weird?
Yeah. But also, the sex was spectacular.
You was humping my arm. I was trying to give you a video. Come on, Vienna, hump my arm. Do the song.
You gotta do it with it. You gotta do it. The sex was. I'm sorry.
I love you, Brianna. I can't.
I don't want no problems.
I don't want no problems. I don't want.
I don't
no
either.
problems.
I was totally joking. It was a cute video. Okay. On that note,
So
I'm gonna see you soon. We're in a live page, right?
I gotta go. I'm gonna live.
I gotta go.
All right, so what I honestly think is that Kiely got caught in the crossfires and decided to clap back. What happened is Raven is dropping an EP called Infrasound. Don't know when it's coming out, but she did release a single from the project called Space Truck, which I'll leave a link to so you guys can check that out. But she is releasing this project, and people can't think of Raven Simone without thinking of the Cheetah Girls, and who else was in the Cheetah Girls? Kiely Williams, and what happened, and all that feuding. I also think this project is about breaking out for Raven, which is why she's been so vocal about her opinions over the last few years and letting us know whatever the hell is on her goddamn mind. So, because of all that is linked, Kiely got caught in the crossfire, and that's just that on that. So, let's move on.
Got everybody linked up. Float through riding in my space truck. Float through riding in my space truck. Float through riding in my space truck.
Okay, we ready. Here go the tea. Y'all ready?
Nene has been doing a string of interviews with Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen and Entertainment Tonight that has ruffled the girls' feathers. And today, Eva got time. She dragged Nene for filth. And Nene had a little bit of cute comebacks, but Eva went off. Let's get into it.
They were hungry.
Do you regret calling Cynthia Kenya's punk?
No. It is what it is.
Do you regret telling Kenya to get a new booty implant?
No, she does need to get a new booty.
Do you regret going to bed instead of talking to Kenya that first night in Greece? Maybe everything would have, worked out.
No, because it's not when she's ready. It's when we're ready.
I do have a question for Nene. Nene, do you regret accusing Kenya of having non-functioning private areas?
No.
I really feel like Nene just said, if the show ain't gonna pay me, if the housewives ain't gonna pay me, the blogs will. And she's stirring up all this drama. But Eva got time.
Good morning, everybody, and happy Wash Up Wednesday. I am just waking up this morning. Well, I've been up for a second, getting ready to start my day. I've been at work, which is at my desk on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Thank God for broadcasting. But I want to start a new challenge. I'm going to do the full challenge myself. I'm doing the challenge now. It's called the Wash Face Challenge. I would like for all of us amazing, fabulous ladies out there to go ahead and wash up that face, moisturize, and be bold enough to say hello to the world. Wash face. No filter, no face tune. Don't hide behind anything but your own beauty. Love it. It's so out of pocket. See, Nene is what we call her fetching. She's been up in her feelings because she has been absent in all these episodes. And she happened to see me in an episode on FaceTime, which means I'm still getting paid, even though I wasn't physically in Greece. And bitches is real mad. They big mad. But honey, if I was you in your situ, I'd hate me too. So she got the right one. She went to Rumble. She had no action during the season, so she had to pick a lot of fights like off season and while the show's airing, because no one cares, because her storyline is that she has no storyline. So to create a storyline, she just wanted to pick beef with everybody that she had to apologize to because no one will film with her because she has no story. She'll be pissed at the reunion because I know you're going to be bad as well. Well, she's going to try her hardest. She usually tries to go get my makeup artist, but it never works. Same painter, different canvas, hunty. The surgeries, the cheeks, the fillers, the lips, the teeth, the noses, all of those. And it's still a mess. The noses. Yeah, plural. She's had a few. Have you seen them? If you just look at pictures, it's like that morph picture because the nose changes. Still not right. Okay, we ready. Here go the tea. Y'all ready?
In a new interview, honey, Miss Leaks has ignited y'all a feud with her very dear friend and a very close co-worker of ours, Miss Eva Marcel, claiming that she has not carried any weight this season. Now, she said, Nene said, we have a great cast right now except for one person, I think. She told us to Entertainment Tonight. She said, I think only one person on this cast doesn't seem to have carried any weight this season. And I think that's very obvious what that person is. And I don't think they actually sit in the cast that well. Now, she went out and said this about Eva, saying that Eva doesn't carry her weight. She said Eva, honey, was pregnant half of the season 12, honey, whatever, most of the time. She said Eva skipped the most hated moments of the season between her and Kenya Moore, and she didn't travel to Greece, honey, because she had to give birth to her baby. I mean,
Ricky, can I have 30 seconds to speak on it? First and foremost, I was not in Greece because I was pregnant. Now, Nene, who's 55, doesn't remember maybe being pregnant because that was 20 years ago for her. But I'm a 35-year-old woman with my family and beautiful husband, and I'm continuing to make a family. As far as my relevance on the show, I choose not to every single day to be ratchet. There's already enough ratchet, i.e. her, on the show. Why do you need two? I do me and represent the other part of black women that are smart, astute, that are well-spoken, and that's who I represent. So if I'm that boring, you spent time in your interview talking about me because your storyline is the fact that you have no storyline. And if I do remember correctly, even though I was not in Greece, I was on FaceTime and I still got a check. Unlike you, who missed 7 episodes this entire season. This reunion is going to be lit. Glue your wig all the way down, sweetheart, because it is going down white back. That was my 30.
I love that there are no free reads from Eva. Like, if she is reading someone for Fitlh, there's usually a check involved. She's on a show, she's doing her interview, she's being paid in some form or fashion. The cameras are rolling, so there's some form of payment for her to read. So, admirable. 10 out of 10 for me.
It wasn't prepared, but this is the thing, Ricky. You can't win one side or the other because if you're ratchet, it's too much. I choose not to be ratchet. I choose to be a lady. But since I'm a lady, I'm boring. I'm sorry. That's just the way I was raised. I didn't grow up. I was raised by parents that love me. So we're going to leave it there. What else you got, Gary?
Come on in, Clark Atlanta represents. Okay, oh my God. But you know what, though, even the kid thing about it, what really hurts me, you sat there and defended her. You said she should stay on the show.
I always defend her. I never speak ill of any of those women because I, as a black woman, know I represent more than just myself. I represent the culture. So I would dare not get on air or on TV and speak ill of this woman. However, if she opens up the can, I will pull out the content.
My Lord.
Gary said, "Oh,
Yeah.
Gary, did she read? Did she
Baby,
read?
she
that?
read for Fitlh, honey. She did an old queen read, honey. That's how the girls used to read back in the day, honey.
Yeah, apparently Nene is at home practicing her read with her queen friends right now, but she didn't know I was born this way. But, you know, some people, if they don't have this, they have nothing. They will soon be eulogized.
Well, she did say she wanted Kim Zolciak, but she said she need to bring back Kim Zolciak.
Because she's the reason why Kim Zolciak isn't there. If we all remember, she's the reason why Kim left, because she didn't want her there. So now she wants her back because she still has no friends. Got it. She wants Phaedra back too, apparently, because I don't know, but she wasn't friends with Phaedra when she was on the show either. No, she wants Phaedra back though, so she can ruffle some feathers so we can get up off of her wig. But no, we are going to tack down your wig too.
Alright, so Nene responds to Eva's fresh face challenge. She then captions the picture saying, let's show our bodies too. So everyone took that to mean that Nene was saying, let's have a body challenge. She also released a single called Come and Get This Honey, basically taking shots at all the housewives of Atlanta. So let's check that out.
Yeah, I'm sweeter than some bubble gum. Get it jumping like double dutch. 5, 4, 3, 2, I've been number one. Chase bank account, I run the numbers up.
After Nene releases a snippet of her new song to come out, I think in the next week or so, Eva steps to the timeline and graces everyone with her body challenge because, you know, today she got time.
Girls, okay, thank you so much for accepting my challenge yesterday. The no makeup, the no filter, the no extra additives challenge. Super dope. It is to promote inward beauty that radiates outward. It is to promote confidence. And if you accepted the challenge, thank you. Shout out to all my housewives that accepted it. Nene, shout out to Kenya Moore, shout out to Cynthia Bailey, shout out to Candy. Still waiting for a couple of you guys, but boom, Nene then added to the challenge. So not only are we doing what I do, show pores and wear no makeup, but we're also doing a body challenge. 6 months postpartum, 3 kids. One of them is right here. Boom. But she wanted me to show my body and show, you know, I'm a wife. I'm somebody's wife. So we're not going to get naked, but we will show you where we at with it. Thanks.
So last night, Nene was supposed to go live with Kim Zolciak for Cocktails After Dark, where they were supposed to discuss some things about the show, you know, some things Nene has said in the interviews and how she feels about the show. And Nene took some time to address this body challenge and backpedal, saying it was not a set challenge that she proposed to Eva. She also took some more sneak shots. So let's get into it.
Okay, there you go. Next question. How you feel about the shade Eva was throwing today on the body challenge? First of all, I didn't ask Eva to do a body challenge. That will be number one. What I said on my Instagram, and people tend to read into it whatever they want to read into it, I said, next time, let's show our bodies. I did not say, let's do a challenge. And she did not say, let's do a body challenge. I just said, next time, let's show our bodies. So all of a sudden, everybody took that as I wanted to do a body challenge. I don't have no problem doing no body challenge. People say whatever they want to say. This is my entire body that God gave me and I was born with, except for my titties and my nose. And I did it on camera, on the Real Housewives camera. I've never been ashamed to say it. Most everybody on my cast, if not everybody, has a boob job. These are my toes, my feet, my thighs, my legs, my stomach, these ain't my boobs. That's it. Okay, this my damn neck. These my cheeks with nothing in them. These my lips. These my eyes. So I'm gonna need y'all to stop playing, okay? Quit it. Cut it out. Anything I get done, I don't have a problem telling you. I will do it over and over again. Nigga. Okay, next question. You still think Candy, Cynthia, and Kenya have an alliance? Yes, I think it. I'm never going to change it. I have personally told them that is my thought, that is my opinion, and I will not be changing it. Whether they're in an alliance or not, I think they are. If they're saying that they're not, if they're not, they're not. But that's what I think, and I will not be changing it. And it's nothing they can say that will make me change it. Okay, nothing. Man, you gonna stop turning this camera off my face now.
It's still on you.
Okay, now, if you could bring back a housewife, who would it be? We already talked about that. It would be Kim, but Kim don't want to come back. Okay, so I will up Marlo to a housewife. Marlo or Tanya, I will give them a peach. And I don't have any problem with Phaedra coming back. A lot of people feel like, I don't know if she'll come back as a housewife. Maybe she'll come back as a friend and play for a little while. I'm fine. I'm happy with that. I feel like anybody that I've ever been in a confrontation with, they made sure they were right here looking at me. So I think that, Phaedra got issues with other people on this cast. Why can't she sit and look at them? Why is it always got to be me? It's going to stop being me. Watch. Okay? Let me tell you the next question. What I have an issue with a lot of times is when everybody's being paid, and it always feel like a couple of people are carrying the show or giving the show all this and that, and other people are being paid. So that's usually my issue. Like, if you're being paid, then carry your weight. And when they're not carrying their weight, they usually get around and be like, you didn't have a story this season. You didn't have a story this season. I've been here since the beginning. Apparently, I got some kind of story. What? So I don't like it when the whole show falls on a couple of people's shoulders and everybody else get to sit back and just look. That part don't seem fair to me. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Okay.
I think Nene threw a little shade towards Marlo by opting to make Kim a housewife before Marlo, especially considering how hard Marlo rides for Nene, but that's neither here nor there. It's clear to see that Eva's read has Nene bothered. I do think it's true, like, while Nene is an OG, sometimes you get too old for reality television. That happens. Like, sometimes you can't keep up. So I think this is kind of what we're seeing. Nene is showing us that she can still bring the drama. She can still bring the mess. I do also think she backpedaled all the way out of that body challenge. Once Eva posted her body challenge, she ain't want no smoke. So that happened. This isn't going so great for her. Like, missing all these episodes this season. I don't know. It's not looking too good for Nene. So I do think she is worried about getting a peach next season. And I think there's a lot of truth into what Eva was saying, which made her read even more vicious. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know if you guys enjoyed today's lecture in Drama Hall Building 7. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.